walking back to the house with a stick in my hand to put in the brooder for the chicks to perch on. And I passed by this bush, and it is just starting to open. I'll give you a video on this later on once it comes into better bloom. It's just now starting to open. Isn't that pretty? And maybe one day next week we'll get to see more about that. Just a little teaser. Need to get in. Do you hear the thunder? Getting ready to have another rainstorm. There it is. It's pretty. It's beautiful. And that's the name of it. Beauty bush. You'll see more. Right here in the flower bed in front of my house. There's the house. Boy, I sure do need to clean off that porch. But that's for another day. Can always put off things for another day, right? It's only me. If there were more than one of me, maybe more would get done. I wanted to show you some more things that are getting ready to happen. Not quite yet, just a few teasers. It's my peony. One of the peonies, I have a few, but they don't grow very well here. So you take what you get. It's not like one of the things that people up north can grow that I can't grow, and that's peonies. But look here. There's some other things that are getting ready to flower. That sounds like Reba. Yep, that is Reba. Reba sings a lot. Look at this. You see this? That's a gladiola. It's a kind of a magenta. It's not the beautiful florist gladiola, though it is beautiful. And this is one of the things that is considered around here a pass-along plant. And it's going to be blooming next week, it looks like, pretty soon. So you'll see more about that when that blooms. You have to have a few teasers. My azalea is getting ready to bloom. See the buds on it? Right there. Buds on it. Getting ready to bloom. Most of the other azaleas are already in bloom. The wild azaleas, the native azaleas, are in bloom right now. And most of the other ones that people grow, the South is well known for their azaleas. But this is a later variety, and it always blooms after the other ones. In a way, I wish it did bloom at the same time as everybody else's. But then again, I'm happy to have it extended a little bit. Get to enjoy other people's azaleas, and then I get to enjoy mine. So I don't know what variety this is. I'm sure I probably have it written down someplace. But it's a peachy coral color, really pretty. You'll see it. And rocks. These are concrete. Chunks of concrete that came up when the new walk was done last year. And so here's some more peonies right there. You see the buds right in there? So I put these rocks around where the peonies are coming up. This stick right here is on top of one, it looks like. Yep. That should go on the burn pile. Some more peonies right here, and that's why these rocks are here. And that's what these other rocks are over here. They're around clumps of peonies. When this walk was put in last year, a concrete walk was torn up, and that's what these stepping stones are. They're chunks of that concrete walk. He left part of this walk, it curved, and he left part of this walk right in here where it was curved in the ground. And when I started planting things in this flower bed, I discovered these rocks, or these chunks of concrete. So I'm the one who threw them over to the side. But they've come in handy for putting around things that I don't want the animals to disturb. The chickens have not bothered these plants like I think they might have if they hadn't had these rocks around them. Maybe that's a fantasy, but it seems to me that they have, maybe they wouldn't have bothered them to begin with. But they do sure bother a lot of other things, and they haven't bothered these. So this is going to be pretty, not very long. I did a video on this bed last year. So these are my Stokes aster and phlox. And this tree right here that hasn't leafed out yet is my chase tree, or Vitex agnescastus is the scientific name. Agnescastus is hyphenated. So there's the chase tree, Vitex agnescastus, and that's in a video that I did last summer. It looks a lot different when it's not in bloom, but it's beautiful when it is. You'll see that. The chickens have done this. Do you see all the gravel here? This gravel is supposed to be over here between these rocks. And as the chickens scratch, they have scratched the gravel out over here into this flower bed. And I'll have to get in there and get it back over where it's supposed to be before I plant. But I've got plans for this year. It didn't do very well last year. Maybe because the soil that was uncovered was not very good, but I have amended it since then, so hopefully it'll be better. We'll see. What are these little bitty things coming up? Looking down here, I'm seeing little bitty things. Little bitty leaves. Probably some kind of weed. We'll see when it comes up, and I can tell what it is, so I'll decide whether to pull it up or not. Let's see what Reba's talking about. There's Reba. Hey, Reba. You talking to us? What are you telling us, sweet girl? What are you telling us, sweet girl? Elvis? Is your boyfriend around? Here's Elvis. Hello, Reba. Hey, pretty girl. I tell people about you. I don't think they've seen you before. Are you a good girl? What are you telling me about? What's the gossip in the coop? Telling me about what the other girls are doing? Are they being good chicks? How about you? Are you being a good girl? Hello, Elvis. Hello, Elvis. Hey, Elvis. Oh, you looking at me, huh? You giving me the eye again? Okay, you do that, don't you? Okay, y'all. Let me go back in. We'll see you later. Bye, y'all. See you next time.